It's so cold in my room. Christ. Rabbits. It's not even cold outside. Hello, guys. One moment while we set up. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. Okay, hello and welcome. We'll get started real quick. What did my locker on? Enable, thank you. Nothing on the item shop last night, really. Nothing new. She's got a new outfit. It's okay, I guess. It's called Prismatic. But there's no real crossover content, which gives my wallet a break at least. I am currently up to Banana Boy Green, I think, at Matcha Banana. What is matcha? I don't know if I've ever had matcha. Is it good on ice cream? Is it good on bananas? Who knows? So today I plan on just playing for about 2 hours, give or take, so we'll be here till about 11, 12, 20-ish. I'm going to play for about that much time, and then we're going to, during that time, we're going to discuss the overarching storyline of the entire Fortnite, instead of just reviewing the last season, which we've already done, or so on. We're going to go over all the important big happenings of the entire storyline and wrap it up to where we are now. And I think I'm going to do that at the beginning of each newish chapter. Now, it's not technically the beginning of a new chapter. I'm counting OG as an in-betweenquel, which allows us some interesting abilities just to be able to come in here and talk. I do like that gold Great Cup. Hopefully that comes out in the, store, but probably not. Probably just for the winners. Compete in tournaments against other players of your rank pool. Yeah, I don't have time for tournaments. We are going to play a rank. Well, no, you know what? What we got going here as far as quests go. My weeks and my daily, I need to do dailies, but my weeks aren't up yet, right? Until 2 days from now. That means nothing really going on. So we're going to hit dailies, then we're going to hit milestones. And milestones are probably better done in dropping in Team Rumble, which would be an easy way to do the story. Flushed and retail row. Imagine you're a toilet merchant seeking to sell your wares. So visit Flush and retail row. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave ranked on. Hello and good morning. Because I will be looking at... Oh, thank you for following me, Paraparalpage. Because I am going to be looking at my notes here, I will not be looking at my chat, because it'll overtake my notes on here. I can still see chat on the screen when I'm looking up. Excuse me. Holy cow. Allergens today are butt. So this is the hold on. Okay. Are you done, throat? Can we stop filling up with mucus? Please? This is the overarching timeline of Fortnite since before I started playing to now. Let's go get somewhere quiet because I'm sure people will be just like shooting each other over here. But yeah, I gave him the claws because technically it matches with him, and because they're silver and he has white fur, they kind of don't show up too bad. So, pre-game. This is before the games ever happened. A long time ago, there's the Big Bang, the creation of the universe. This creates all universes. It's splitting into multiple dozens of hundreds of millions of realities. I don't know why that's there. You go here, and then you go to retail. So yeah, that splits into every reality, including our reality. But at the center of all realities is where the Big Bang happened, and known as zero reality. It is his own contained timeline, his own contained reality. And at the center of zero reality on this world is the 0 point. In fact, we don't think it probably had a world back then. It probably had a world crafted around it. But it's a 0 point, the remainder of the Big Bang, a powerful orb that has the ability to connect to all realities at all times. And that if used by people and tuned correctly, can be used to travel through different realities. Sometime between then and the first chapter, a last reality ship gets hold of the retail roads over here. Last reality ship gets a hold of the 0 point. Now, we don't know if the last reality ship came first or second. Either the island built up around the 0 point, and the last reality ship crash landed in search of the 0 point, hit the island, or maybe the island wasn't part of the 0 point. That seems very unlikely, and the ship crash landed after getting the 0 point, or lastly, one of the two most likely possibilities, the 0 point had an island crafted, the ship caught the 0 point, and the island crafted around itself around the ship. All we know is that by chapter 6-ish, we find out there is a giant ship that we turn out later as a last reality ship stuck underground under Loot Lake, and it contains the 0 point in a semi-dormant state. I would like a... Hello, why is my quest not on? I would like a rift, please. Am I going the wrong way? Everybody and their mom is rifting. So the island is created, and at some point, the 0 point is put into a ship, and the ship is put into the island. There's a chance that the ship crash landed searching for the 0 point, got the 0 point, crash landed, and the world built over it, because we see later that the world will build over itself. But then I think it's just as likely that the ship came first, and the 0 point the 0 point or the last reality built the world around the ship to keep the 0 point safe. Sometime after all that, after the world is built at least, depending on when the last reality ship comes in, I don't know if it's after that, the humans begin to thrive on the island. It's not entirely sure how the humans came here. They could have evolved naturally, or they could have been... Damn. Do I have to redo that? I don't know. I either can drop in and land on the place, or can they redo it? We'll see. It'll restart. Oh, it goes quiet. Why is it so quiet? Anyway, sometime later, ancient civilization, humanoids, or humans by the looks of one of their ancestors, grow on the island and become this ancient civilization, this kind of temples in a foresty area way back millennia upon a millennia ago. And the ancient civilization is visited by either 2 to 4 types of extraterrestrials. It's confirmed that the Eclipse and the Autobots make contact. We know that they then ordained the Eclipse coming, so they've been visited by the Eclipse more than once. And the Autobots build a ancient thing inside their temples, and this civilization becomes somewhat technologically advanced for an ancient civilization, creating a couple of like tech stuff like the what the heck, the thing that ordained the Eclipse coming, using kinetic crystals which appear to be local to the island at the time. It is plausible, however, due to the traces of the statues and other things, that the Triarchs in the last reality also made contact. The civilization, some of them appear to flee their world, or this world, in hopes that they'll survive. I guess the eclipse is coming, and then their world is buried by the rest of the island. We know that the world was in the first island, was under the first island, because when Sloane was knocked down in her tank, she landed in the actual world down there. Yep, everybody and their mom's coming here, but that's okay. I'm just doing this for missions. Damn. Well, I tore at her shirt. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's return to the lobby. Sometime between this and the first season, Io finds the island and the 0 point. It's not entirely sure if Io is a spacefaring group, or if they had access to jumping realities before they found the 0 point, or if they're naturally from the 0 point. They could be one of the natural descendants from the original descendants. At this point, they find the 0 point, and they find the two islands, the outside loop island and the inside loop island, or just the inside loop island if they're stuck, or the other side they're not stuck in if they're naturally from the island. Let's go quest real quick. Damage supply drop for lands, gain health using Chug Jug, visit Tomato Temple, increase Grove. Oh yeah, it's a tour. Anyway, they drop Agent Jones and others, possibly Ramirez in, and they find the island's secrets and powers, the loop, the storm, the looper copies. The loopers need the battle, the erasure, the semi-prevalent erasure of memory, if you don't have some kind of tech helping you keep your memory. They find out that a sealed suit will allow you to keep your memory. They also find out that they create a sideways rift gun that can also work to help you keep your memory by, I don't know, shielding you from 0 points of X or something. Chapter 1 through 3, very little happens. The island grows a little, the cities grow, we get Tilted Tower, Pleasant, and stuff like that. But other than that, very little happens. Then in Season 4, the first big thing happens. A meteor, which happens to be the ship of a member of a group named the Seven, crashes. And it turns out the Seven's goal is always to break the loop. But, and by now Io has semi-control over the loop, but not full control over the loop. So the Seven's meteor crash lands. It destroys Dusty Divot into, Dusty Depot into Dusty Divot. Io moves in on the map in force for the first time, securing the area and what's left of his ship. The ship drops kinetic ore, which is the first time the island's seen kinetic ore since way back in the days. It also indicates that their ships, for some reason, run off the kinetic ore, indicating that the Seven might have some distance connection with the old islanders. Where are all the freaking shit at? Why are you glowing? Why are you glowing? What is with the lighting in here? build mode, so I can't block myself down here. This way. Anyway, yeah. So the meteor had happened. The IO would get their hands on the visitor and his sealed ship piece. That said, the visitor would escape and run to the northwest. At the time of Season 4, the island had gotten in a superhero versus villains group. Now, there's every evidence that that group was supposed to be making the movie, but likely got caught up in the island's effect and became fighters, and the villains and heroes thought themselves the real deal. So the villains are creating a rocket ship. The rocket ship appears to be to target Tilted, to destroy Tilted for the reason they're villains. They don't need a reason. They're movie villains, forgetting that they're in a movie. But the visitor escapes and runs to the villain lair, kicks out the villains, and being, 7 being closer to actual super. Bump through the middle, Tilted. Being closer to actual superheroes than the movie villains are. Damn. There you go. We'll return and drop where we need to drop. You gonna bush in the middle of the city there? Because that's not obvious. Anyway, so where were we? He escapes and, okay, so. He hijacks a rocket built by the local villains and creates a massive sideways route to escape. First, the rocket targets Tilted, like I believe it was planned to by the villains, not by the 7 member. The 7 member had no reason to attack and destroy Tilted. I believe he was looking for a way out. So he rifts several times, creating sideways rifts that go internal, like we can do with the shakes. And then he creates a massive sideways rift in the sky, which is currently missing still. And then drifts away to unknown areas, likely to visit the 7 wherever they are at this time. They're not on the world, because when they come on the world and take some areas, they are technically on this side of the map, the original side of the map, or what's left of it, with it being for a very long time since we left. That said, we move on, keep battling, whatnot. The IOs discovering things. We're watching the Rift. The Rift begins to do some weird things. At the beginning of this chapter, chapter 5, the Rift starts to rift away and rift in certain objects. The Dirt Burger actually ends up in the real world, our world. This world I'm sitting in right now playing this game. In a desert. And then it rifts back, taking a guy who was spray painting its tongue, named Drift. Drift would become a member, one of the first members of the real world to enter this island. After that, after it rips away and rips back a few things, such as the Viking village and whatnot, it goes quiet for a little while until one day it rips in a giant cube. At the time, we had no idea what the purple cube is. Now we're pretty sure, or I'm pretty sure, that the cube is an AI machine made out of kinetic ore and a last reality technology. The cubes, I believe, come in different sizes to purpose them as different computers were for different things. The giant cubes we see are, for all technical purposes, possibly vehicles, among other things, as we see the Cube Queen use them as a vehicle. And I did hear that, so we got some stuff the next time we get killed. And yes, you're looking correctly, I do have the mushroom... Look at this. I do have the mushroom wrap. It's from playing with my son, actually. Oh my god, I can't get through the hole because of climbing. I think I used to be able to just jump in that hole. Ah, there we go. Not really anything in here. That hole was disappointing. That was the most disappointing hole I've ever holed before. Nah, I can't freaking get out. Well, I have a pocket full of bullets and no weapons. Yeah, let's just fill me with more bullets. So whoever kills me is gonna get a lot of bullets. At least it's giving me XP. I heard someone's all on. So yeah, the giant, we believe that this computer, this cube, is set down to be a probe. It gets rolling and it rolls around the island. It sets up, see him. It sets up different, it sets up different runes. The runes get powered. It picks up the rooms. It powers itself. Oh wait, that was later. It eventually finds what it's looking for in Loot Lake. We now know that since it was a Last Reality cube and the lake center is the Last Reality ship, it was likely looking for the mothership, knowing the 0 point was there. Which means at some point Last Reality completely lost track of where its ship was held. It goes into the lake, lifts the house, the Loot Lake Island off, which we'll see eventually here, and flies around gathering power until it can crack itself and drain that power into the ship, likely reawakening the ship itself and powering it up for the Last Reality's coming, which doesn't happen, actually. Lots of things happen before that even happens. In fact, I don't think the Last Reality really figures out where it is before the end happens. And I want to see how long we can last here, actually. Are we on dailies? We're all done with dailies. Okay. We're going to see how long I can just sit here and not do anything. But so the last reality ship is powered up. Kevin detonates and sends everybody around it outside the timeline. We're either outside the timeline in between, or we're inside the 0 point, which is usually a death sentence. But in this case, it may have been shifted us in safely. Either way, we see all the timelines connected to the 0 point, and then we're shifted back out by a rift butterfly, which may still be a sentient version of the 0 point, because we've seen the 0 point later on take sentient form, such as the 0 point skin. Rift butterflies do show back up once or twice, and Jonesy was even one during the event where he joined the 7 later on. After that, it's quiet until what we now know as the ice moon above us ejects one of its pieces during a violent storm. The piece happens to have like the main castle on it, which includes the Ice King, the prisoner, and a monster known as God. This is interesting. A monster known as the Devourer. I wish I had a shotgun. This would have been so much better with a shotgun. We are like almost at center? No, we're not. We're not going to get it, so we're going to move eventually. I want someone to like sit right here thinking they're safe, drop a weapon while like trying to do things. I'm going to just pick up the weapon. They're going to be like, what? And I'll shoot them with it. That would be hilarious. I thought this was like a very common place you might see a bush. This is why I'm sitting up here, to see if anybody notices. First person to notice wins my respect. I don't have any money. Anyway, the chunk of ice moon falls off the ice. It's pulled by gravity into the flat world and lands in the water off the island. Then it floats very quickly into the water, just using all that momentum, and crashes to the island. Now, North is apparently on this ice moon. He's probably running everything with the aimbots. The ice moon is like an SCP Foundation location. It's a place where dangerous artifacts are sealed away for the safety of the universe or multiverse. The Ice King runs it, but sealed himself away in an effort to just lock down the facility, leaving only North and the aimbots to run things. Of course, when they crash onto the island, North is affected by the 0 point and joins the battle, and has his aimbots join the battle too, but he also begins to play Santa. We don't know if he's supposed to be actually Santa, or if he's corrupted by the 0 point into wanting to play Santa. He definitely looks the part, and gifts everybody airplanes and weapons, and has continued to play Santa for the past 4 or 5 years, every Christmas. So whether or not he's ever recovered from landing on the island, he continues that tradition, and is a permanent islander now. AIM, meanwhile, was on the island prior to the ice moon's fall, but became a more prominent member once the ice moon hit, or the ice moon chunk hit, and began to build locations around the island. The last AIM facility we know of was in the northwest of the 4th island map, which was destroyed by the Eclipse Foundation, or what do you want to call them. Anyway, the ice chunk lands and begins to melt and whatnot. A person known as the prisoner escapes. We learn later that the prisoner was part of this kind of SCP group with the Ice King, but the prisoner betrayed them, thinking that they should use the objects to become a group of power and control the universe. Not necessarily for evil, but because they have all this group of power, they become the most powerful thing that could force peace on the universe. He doesn't give off an air of evil power, like he just wants control. He just wants control for a reason. Ice King's like, no, that's abuse. We're not doing that. So the Ice King locks him away, and I think that's when he decides to freeze himself. It's not entirely sure where the Devourer come from. He could just been an artifact they locked away, but it's also locked away underneath the castle. So it's one of the bigger things that they keep away. Prisoner escapes and creates a volcano. During this time, the IO is busy and starts digging around the island. It first starts digging up the volcano vents, and then it digs up the central lake, exposing the aperture, a door that we later learn is part of the Last Reality ships. They begin to study it. They set up camps around it. They don't know what it is, and they pretty much drain the lake, a big chunk of the lake, to study this phenomenon. Since they are already in and out of this loop, they probably already know about this 0 point and are just not quite sure where it is in this reality yet. Oh my god, I'm still alive. And the storm's finally coming down on me. I just wanted to stay here and see if everybody would be confused. I wanted to see if I could spook somebody, get them to hide over here, and then just shoot a bunch of grenades at both of us. Nope, here comes somebody. Are we getting that? Doesn't matter. Okay. So we're still alive. Somehow. Yeah, that close. And we survived through all but 10 of the players being a bush. I'm a bush, I'm a bush. I'm a bush. Bush, I'm a bush. Bush, I'm a bush. I'm a bush. Let's see how far we can take this. Where are we at the storyline? So the Fire King, or Prisoner, if you would like to call him Fire King, I do too, creates a volcano. The volcano creates some massive changes in the land. It creates a tropical forest which the island hasn't seen since ancient time. Pushes up in the northeast part of the island. Then also uncovering some ruins. In the back that we call the ruins Sunny Steps, they're guarded by a tiger dude. We don't know much about them. They could be part of the same ancient culture we saw on the fourth map, but we are not positive. I'm going to say they probably are. They just pushed that. That's just that part of the island being pushed out of the ground by the quick volcano. The Ice King comes out and attempts to freeze the island. It doesn't work. The Fire King strikes back. He destroys Tilted. He destroys Retail. And he hits the Polar Peak. At first, for us who don't know what's in there, think the Polar Peak attack is a failure. But what we don't know is, and something he does know, is that there's still a giant monster contained down there. At this point, the Ice King's probably and the Fire King probably become affected by the effects of the island and are just fighters, along with the Ice Queen, who's the Ice King's queen. 5. At that point, the Fire King pretty much disappears. You find out later that the Ice King and the Fire King did duke it out. The Ice King they might be both immune to the effects of the island just because of their power. The Ice King could be sealed in his helmet. It's not entirely sure what happened. We found out in a comic book that those two duked it out and that he sealed the Fire King once more below the waters of this side of the island. What happened to them after that is unknown. The Fire King's copies, of course, still exist in the game. Fire King himself, as far as we know, became sealed and was put away and didn't return till the destruction of the island, and we don't know if he's floating in space, was chromed. Don't know exactly what happened to him. I'm going to try and make it over here before it hits me. If we can't, we'll take a little damage and it'll be okay. Oops, someone noticed me. Damn. I know I had no weapons, so no chance. I've just seen how long I could last as a bush. 90 of those 100 got bushwhacked. No? Okay, sorry. Okay, return to the lobby. I think I got enough. When the volcano goes off, we know that the Jonesy, the actual Jonesy, not the Agent Jones, or Jonesy the First. We're actually not entirely sure, but either Agent Jones or Jonesy the First dives into a bunker near Tilted, and lives there for at least a decade. After a while, they run out of food. He ends up blending Peely and drinking him just a little before he's rescued. Before we go on with that, let's see what we got. We got 10, so we should be able to get Peely here. Speaking of the devil, we should be able to put him in a locker, which puts us to Renegade Lynx. Don't have anything for her. This is a remake. I think I mentioned it when we first started this, but that's a remake of an old background. Says I got things down here. What did I get down here? Got a Sunday and a Renegade Lynx thingy. So I've been actually doing ranks things without even noticing it. Where's our quest? What do we got left on the ranked? 2 items. The scoped emote I'll never use, and then a... Can I not see it? I guess I can't see it. And this thing as well. So if I get these 2, I'll also get this. So, yeah. Anyway, back to locker. First things first, let's find Banana Butt. I believe this unlocks both matcha and chocolate, but don't quote me on that. It might not. Let's see. Yes, so now he has 3. I already have 2 of them down, but he also now has the shades and other things. So I'm going to go ahead and his regular pill, the rest of them will switch up. So let's go, let's get out of here. And where's his second form? Excuse me. God, Fortnite's been having so many glitches lately. Yeah, should be his strawberry form. Oh, there it goes. Now this, he doesn't have a strawberry form, unfortunately. There's an oversight of some kind. So just regular it. Same with this. I guess I could do this for the strawberry form. Of course it wouldn't. Let's see. Then we have matcha. As you can see, I chose matcha, but the check is still on strawberry. And we'll go ahead and give him headphones and give him the sunglasses. And the next 2 will have sunglasses on. First 2 knows, second 2 yes. So we'll equip those. Equip matcha baby. Equip the actual matcha ice cream. And I believe this also has matcha. And something green down here. I don't know what green we're going to do. Lots of green. There's that. But I think I have something better. Like a gooey green thing. You know what? That works. I hate that. Why? Fortnite, fix your shit, dude. So save that and call it LSM. It's too bad we don't have a doo-doo flavored one, or we can call it LSD. No, sorry. Really? Okay, so that is the matcha one, and now chocolate. My favorite. Just because I like chocolate. I want some chocolate ice cream now. Make sure we're still streaming, because I haven't seen anything that says, no, you're not streaming. Yep, still streaming. Good. I'd hate to go like through half of that and figure out half of it. Like a quarter of what I've already spoken was not done, or even more. Then we need some chocolate looking. Oh my goodness. So, chocolate with that sound effect. Yeah. That sound effect. I'm sure that sound effect is supposed to be an ice cream saucer thing, but just sounds like doo-doo. That could be the chocolate, but it has paws all over it. I need brown without paws, or I'm gonna have cats in my chocolate. I don't think there's much brown. There's some wood, but wood is not the same thing as chocolate. That might be the best thing I have that I can remember. See, there's wood, but it's green. I don't want green in my chocolate. I'd rather have cats in my chocolate. Yeah, now that might work. That's gonna be it for now. I know it's leather, but kinda works. It's like dark chocolate. So LSC. enabled. I think daily quests are done, so that puts us to milestone quests for now. In 2 days there'll be it. When I come in tomorrow, we'll probably play Cyberpunk because we're pretty much caught up on this until 2 days from now. So we went through this section. So just collect items and eliminate opponents, and we will be doing that stuff on Team Rumble. You can't hear what this song is playing. No, you can't hear what this song is playing because copyright groups like WB suck dick. I don't know what to put after suck dick. You heard me, WB. I'm still mad at you. Anyway, a decade passes, and when Jonesy comes out, it is, albeit the non-musical arcs for this, because while this is normally playing, Star Wars noises. Oh, it still does that, at least. 'I got distracted. So Jonesy comes out and the world has changed. In the last decade, since he was locked away, the world has grown. Tilted, which was destroyed, has now become a cyberpunk dystopian light, or utopian almost, like, known as Neo-Tilted. Two horror movie people, a horror show and a horror movie. I'm just collecting things now. I don't know, collecting like wood counts. Nope. Nope. Dun, 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 dun. 20 things collected. Ooh. 1 thing's collected. Do bullets count as being collected? Something Michael never does, run. So the cyberpunk goes for a while, and nothing really happens until the monster escapes. Damn, he had a partner. Slow ass shotgun. That'd be powerful, but it's slow as shit. Okay, anyway, I'm over here with my sniper trees. I'm hanging them in sniper now that I have a sniper. There's a chair. My snipering sucks today. Yeah, I'm not being still enough. You find more snipers to sniper. Oh man, I would lose my tree. Come here, Goku Black. Jumping around like a monkey. God, I suck at shooting right now. That's when everybody on the thing goes, what do you mean right now? Damn. I prematurely shot off my loads there. Oh, my tree. Well, you can't climb in the tree branches. Come on, give me a tree. Give me a tree where I might be happily in it. Gosh darn it. No tree for me. Okay, more old school stuff. Okay. Don't think we have anything right now because I don't remember hearing the things we'll go ahead there. And let's get back to what we were talking about. So, the monster escapes not Zero Point, the Polar Peak. And it begins hunting. It appears to be looking for something. Judging by when it goes to fight the robot later on, so the monster gets out. IO apparently is now at a little tussle with the Seven. Is actually captured at least two of the Seven members, one of them being Paradigm, the other one maybe being the Foundation. Paradigm agrees to pilot a mech that IO is creating with the help of another person named Singularity, which is not Paradigm, which we always thought for this entire time, and agrees to get out. She goes to fight the monster fights her. Partway through the battle, the monster goes for the 0 Point, trying to dig into the last reality ship. Remember, at this time, it's already been opened by us. IO's been inside it. IO now has hooked it up to Tilted to power the city, and now controls 0 Point. The Singularity, who we know, her helmet was down there. She's currently working with the Imagined Order. So the bot and Paradigm. Being for party leader. Who's our party leader? Am I in a party? Weird. So the monster and the bot do get out, right? And in the middle of the battle, just as they're having trouble, just as the bot's like, I don't know if I can do this, Paradigm uses the bot to punch into the last reality ship and take the 0 point. She crushes the 0 point, powering up the bot enough that it punches out the monster. Like, it just decks the monster knows the Devourer, goes flying. Actually, I need to gain more shields. Let's do this real quick. This, fat, and mud. Got any shield for me? You got shield for me, yay. Also, this, which I will take. And this. I am in the forest, so there's half a chance there's these things lying around to give us more shield. At the end of the battle, the robot picks a statue out of Neo Tilted, and a statue of the Singularity, but it ends up being a sword, which it stabs through the monster's head, finally killing it, and causing its skull to sit in the area up until the end. I need to thank the bus driver. Come here, little kitty, kitty, kitty. Already went. I scared him into hiding instead of out of hiding, or may have just lost him. Crash shuttle bus. Just going for XP. saw someone up there. So with the monster dead, things appear to go peaceful, but that's not true because the 0 point is for the first time in its life shattered. I didn't even know that was on. How did it know I was in Team Rumble? It's spying on me. God, these ARs suck at aiming. see anything in this stupid freaking tree. Oh, I don't have any bullets. Whoever's house that is it's always got out of the way. I more. Darn it. Freaking land getting in the way. Yeah, I can't see shit. Can we climb some of this? That'll work too. I guess I'm going down. I didn't get the winning kill, but I got one of the last heals. Okay, are we really not hitting up at all on the stars here? So the 0 point becomes unstable, right? What do we got on pass? Oh, I do have stars. It's just not counting in screen. Yes, we're going for money first. I feel like our gliders look though. It's a good look. How much money does that give me? I don't freaking know. Where's my money? Hello? 740, okay. Just in case they have something. Oh, this was by a way, I already have most of this, so I ended up spending 100 on this. Tell me that's not a cool dance. Don't tell me that. You ruin my mood. Where are we at on time? 1 hour 14? Okay, we'll keep going in. What are our quests currently on milestones? Think the bus driver. Okay. Try to get growling through him. So 0 point becomes unstable. We see Jonesy going through it. Interestingly enough, we see the rocket event go through it. So we don't know if that's the rocket from the first season, if that's the rocket from fourth season, the rocket from the end, or future rocket thing. So we see rocket traveling through the 0 point stability. Jonesy and the IO go to work to try and fix things and stabilize, and somehow find out that throwing the out-of-time meteor into the 0 point will reset it. So Jonesy tricks the 7 member known as the Scientist into doing exactly that, claiming that will be what resets the loop. I mean, breaks the loop, sorry. Breaks the loop. Remember, the 7 want to break the loop and set the 0 point free because they believe that that's how the natural order of things go. It's not technically a bad idea. It's not like that failed. It only failed because of the Herald. Nope, stop it. I don't want one of those. I already have one of those. But it wasn't inherently a bad idea. It didn't just become something that they should have done. They do it in chapter 3, by the way. So the 7 member known as the Scientist, Gotta drink this so I can grab this. Technically, they should have had him out and fold when he drinks things. And yes, the Demogorgon appears to be omnivores. If you remember the Demodog, which is a proto-Demogorgon before they can stand, did eat candy. If you can eat candy, you can eat fruit and veggies. This is an interesting area. I don't know where I'm going. I mean, I know my way around, but I don't know if there's anything over here for me. So we're going to continue to heal, because healing sometimes gives you, like, XP, like, oh my god, he healed 1,000 times. Here's some XP. Ah, yes, the built on top of house. I remember this house. Nothing really came of it. There's a good place to land. You could mod the building. You still can unless you're on zero builds. Dude, my son landed up here a whole bunch. I'm dead. So the scientist starts rifting in and out other realities into this reality, and his point is to assemble a new rocket. He wants to assemble a new rocket that'll have rifting abilities like the old rocket, like the Traveler's rocket can. And he succeeds in doing that. And then he calls in the other 7 members and their rockets from possibly different realities. 100% positive where these guys came from. And they end up creating a massive sideways rift in front of the rocket and sideways rifted into the 0 point. This causes the 0 point to partially detonate and then fold in on itself, causing a black hole to form and swallow all of Zero reality, or at least the island and us. I did not think the bus driver. Bad on me. And dead. The 0 point eventually resets, creating Chapter 2 Island, or at least bringing us to the other side of this island, onto the Chapter 2 Island. The time between the 0 point folding in on itself, collapsing. And the second chapter is never fully explained. We don't know if time passes at all. We do know by the time we land on the island ourselves, the place is all built up, there's cities and whatnot. And we do know that when we come back to this side of the island, it appears millennia have passed and the structure of the island is so different. Hello, I haven't been on you in forever. And I missed. Aww. I wanted to be up here. Oh my god, drink? What happened? So in Chapter 2, loopers appear on the other side of the island. Rumble between Alter and Ego clans take place. The Alter and Ego are alternate reality versions of themselves. Like Riptide, the younger Riptide, and the older one. This is taken control of by Midas, if not started off by him, and he turns it into the Ghost versus Shadow spy group war. During that war, Midas plays both sides, getting either side they can take control of the island. Technically, the winner of the Ghost and Shadow War is Shadow, thanks to our interactions with it. We supported Shadow more than we supported Ghost. They take control of certain areas like the caves, yada yada. And then at the end of it, and Midas's actual goal for the whole thing, remember when these things were flying over here and we could sit up on the flying things and sit up here? I don't know, someone's got smoke bombs. Hey, I got one. The hell was that? Did I hear a rumbly when I killed them? Like, what was that? Hello? What if someone has a trap? Is it our trap or their trap, though? I am trapped in here. Someone help, please. I don't know how I ended up like that. Oh man. Oh no, they're 69. No, they're 59. Never mind, my mistake. So Midas's in-game is to create a device. Oh shit, I hit him. I even see it hit him. Darn you with your aim. Hotel builders and freaking Team Rumble. What? Where are we on the thing? Why has been taste control turns the warring sides and shadow versus good. Put it ready up so I can keep going. Manipulating both sides goes 0 point use. He uses a 0 point to escape the loop by pushing back the loop, causing a massive flood to wash across the island. A 0 point copy of his is eaten by a shark, and people assume that was actually him kicking the bucket. Ghost Shadow War wraps up with Shadow wins, but to no real major difference, because there's no reason for Shadow or Ghost to win, other than to give Midas power, and he's finally gone. The Eater of Worlds homes in on 0 point energy. It felt during that time, while the 0 point is put back into the IO underground base. Marvel heroes arrive to stop him. Stark uses tech to portal in his world in pieces and create a bomb to stop the Eater of Worlds. He's defeated, but causes 0 point harm again when he crushes it while feeding on it. Jonesy is told to distract the loopers to keep them from escaping the loop, while they are feared that loopers might be able to escape through the cracked 0 point. So he uses his sideways drift gun to over and over again bring in hunters and other people to distract the loopers fighting. What he doesn't realize is that while the 0 point is cracked, overuse of the drift gun is damaging the 0 point even further, to the point where it's near detonation. Jonesy, fearing the end of all reality and not wanting the destruction of all life on his hands, betrays IO and joins Seven by calling in their leader of the Foundation to stop the detonation. He promises to give the Foundation the sisters, which probably mean Imagine an Order, the twins of Gino, and promises to give him Slow. He does eventually, apparently, live up to the "I'll give you the sisters" thing, but as far as we can tell, he never really gave Sloan. So Foundation would later see Sloan, but that was on his own mission, and that would be to just save Jones, actually. Excuse you. Oh man. Hold on. I lost my writing. Yeah, to attempt to stop the detonation, Foundation uses what appears to be kinetic ore to create a rift, not rift, I'm sorry, a spire that seals him and the 0 point in. This apparently works. The next time we see the 0 point, it's healed, and it never detonates. Though eventually it does go down the spire back to its settling point in the center-ish of the island. Real sneaky there, bush squirrel. So I know I was doing sniper modes. In sniper thing in Cyberpunk, but I'm thinking of restarting that, not on game, because y'all have seen the beginning of that so many times, and actually resetting it to be a Cyber Psycho, like an Atom Smasher build. I've been playing around with that. In the other one, I reset the sniper in my Xbox to an Atom Smasher build, and it's really fun to play Cyber Psycho. The point is to get tech and body really high, to the point where you can get your Edge Runner bit unlocked, so that you can just go Cyber Psycho once in a while. And to get really strong, to use mostly LMGs and shotguns, and to use your fists. To fist people to death. I mean, what? Sorry. I was watching, I think, either PlayStation Grenade or Top 5 cover this the other day. They're talking about the incident with something of their device thing. And he noted that she got fisted into oblivion, and I'm like, oh my god, and I can't just stop thinking about that. Collect 1200 ammo. Yes, sir. Anyway, the kinetic crystal, Thanos, and not Thanos, shit. The Devourer of Worlds. What is his name? Wow, my brain's gone dead. That's not right. Woohoo! Hole in one. Bush got me. I've been whacked bushed. I know everybody out there begging me to stop saying bush, but you can't make me stop saying bush. Bush, bush, bush. Do 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 do. Come on, stranger. Who's that horn stranger? Out in front of me. Back. No. Why did you take my part? I was reloading over and over again. Infinite reloading. Damn it, Johnny Silverhand. No. My tower. Dick. The tower was beautiful and they destroyed it. I will destroy all their towers. I'm gonna boogie bomb it. Whoop, I got it. The fuck is that noise? Anyways, the flood happens and the flood recedes. That uncovers coral. Nothing really big happens there. Oh, I'm sorry, we're at Thanos, aren't we? Not Thanos. God darn it, Galactus. That's his name. The heck? Got a glitch again. Damn. Just saw me. Yep, yeah. Just trying to sniper my laugh away, and you're being a butt about it. Okay, let's go back to the beginning and see if there's anything there. What were we at in time? 1 hour 40? Okay. It's only been an hour 40? Damn, it feels like it's been longer. So the entire incident is all of Galactus and everything, all the power of the 0 point being drawn out multiple times. The sphere itself is releasing all this energy that's being noted by the last reality, which has been looking technically for the 0 point and its ship since the middle of the first chapter, or towards the end of the first chapter. Which brings them to us. They destroyed the spire looking for the 0 point, but they don't find it there because we learn in a comic that by then it's already transferred itself back into the middle of the island. Anyway, 7 Liter, who is in this fire at the time still, is actually yeeted through into a DC world when he's the one that helps bring back Batman and whatnot. Io enters the island, releasing Sloane for the first time. Sloane we've just heard over as Jonesy's boss, and now she's on the world. She actually guides us into helping her. Yeah, we don't have anything right now. Requests. Destroy objects. Okay. What are requests that are starred? Collect ammo. Okay. Anyway, she guides us into helping her destroy the invasion. Meanwhile, the UFOs fly around collecting things, probably looking for the 0 point the entire time. They never really find it, but we give them false news that the 0 point is in the barn and fit the barn area full of explosives. Unfortunately, because the ship's hull is so dense, we can't detonate the explosives remotely, so she sends us to go detonate them, and then she betrays us, allowing us to explode on the ship, which we do fall out of, because we find out that the cubes, which again are just machines, can be reset to work for us, and we create Blevin, the Blue Kevin. The destruction of the ship actually releases a ton of cubes. We found out that the last reality is where the cubes are from. The cubes land, and they kind of roll around aimlessly till a gold cube, known as the Queen Cube, rolls around and activates them. Then they all converge in this one spot, semi center of the island, to create the pyramid. And the Queen is actually comes out of her gold cube, showing us the big cubes can be uh, showing us big cubes can be vehicles. Meanwhile, the robots that were working for the last reality, some of their heads split open, showing smaller cubes, showing us small cubes can just be computer PC components for like CPU components. The hell? One moment. Sorry about that, guys. Tu madre. Watch yourself. Wow. Ah, yes, I gave her this glider because of Hopper's shirt. Thank you. I hate that one. She kind of want to play with this one once it's something good. I don't need two of these. So I don't know when the events are supposed to take place. I don't think we've been given any kind of clues. I plan on playing some Cyberpunk tomorrow. I think tonight I'm going to go through the first part of the Street Kid again. And we're going to become a Cyber Psycho. However, Cyber Psycho is a bit unique. I'm not going to go for Judy's Get In, because we're going to be complete assholes. We're going to play as if we're Adam. I don't know if I'll be male or female. I might be male again. Really doesn't change storyline too much. But yeah, we're going to be playing... Ooh, blue. Adam's Smasher mode sounds fun. It is really fun. Basically get in and be a jerk. Do all the sneaky missions by failing them by going loud. The only missions you can't fail are the missions where you have to save somebody, I guess. Oh, that's not what I would do. That was... Come on, XP. Oh. So where are we on story? Ah, yes, the cubes land. They create the pyramid. The pyramid lasts for a while until we get to the actual battle. I'm having a little spot here. Gonna run out of bullets. Damn. Oh, frick. Where am I? Oh, so in the war with the queen and whatnot, we end up saving Jonesy. We flip the island. We save Jonesy for IO, which is sitting out the war. Then we flip the entire island using a mechanism in the middle. We don't know if IO set this mechanism up. Though they seem to be in control of it, we don't know if Last Reality or someone else did. I hope I didn't scare Miles too much there. Miles browned his spider shorts. He knew I was there. Clever girl. Hmm. Oh. I was being sneaky and you snuck up on me, you sneak. Look. XP. Drink 7, drink. I'm sorry, drink 11. Wrong series. God, I can't do it. I don't know what happened there, but okay. Someone had to visit little girl's room. Little fluff ball's room. Don't kill me, I'm a child. Don't kill me, I'm an actor playing a child. Oh, I got one. Freaking blow up. God, I wish you could switch hands in this game sometimes. So we'll go ahead and just go right back in since we're just playing and talking. We're at 2 hours, got 30 minutes left. So with the island flip, we end up on the first island. When the island flipped, the cubes seemed to have detonated. We had already known that the kinetic zombies seemed to detonate water, and now the cubes detonated in the water. So Kevin, when he got absorbed into the water, changed the water himself. Instead of exploding, he was possibly different. I hear you. What? What's squeaky? On the other side of the island, we end up on the first island, but it's been a long time. It doesn't look like this island anymore. It's got mountains that didn't exist. A lot of the mountains that are our favorites are gone. It's way different than we remember, which indicates that it's been enough time to change that land structures have changed over time, or that when the 0 point happened and we were released, it was restructured different. For example, Pleasant is on the other side of the world instead of this side of the world in Chapter 3. Pleasant is a lake. It doesn't exist. It's either underwater or doesn't exist I'm sorry, Chapter 2. In Chapter 3, it doesn't exist on this side of the island. So you can see that there's one or two things. Presence was created on the other side of the island for the people to live on once it came back, or restructured differently after 0 point. I think we're going to face something similar when we come back this time, where things are structured strangely because of the changes Jonesy's having back in the past. What do you think? Your opinion matters. Yeah, your opinion matters a whole bunch, RTE. That tickles. That is my finger. Sniff it at your own risk. Get your head out of the controller. You're not a controller. Or are you? You a controller? Yeah, I can't play if your head's in the controller. That's just the thing, huh? What, I have to pet you instead of play? Okay, if you insist. I don't have a chest. We'll be grenadiers today. You want to shoot the grenade, Squeaky? Well, you can tell I'm paying attention to Squeaky enough the game by running into the wall there. Oh, there's a pin up here. Ooh, you don't... Screw it, I never use that. Never ever do I use the bumps. Ooh, the pumpies. A freaking entrance to this place. You know what? Nah. Okay, well, the storm's going on. Let's stop here. Get this over with. IO, we have a few seasons of peace and things not really happening. And then IO pops through. Season 2-ish? IO ends up popping through. 2 or 3, I can't remember now. Of chapter 3. And IO, having dug through the island, and starts a war with the Seven and with us. They're pissed. They don't like not having control, and we technically screwed them over several times. So Sloan leads a war against us. Yes, the same Sloan that now sent us to the past where we're supposed to try it. We're supposed to trust. The same Sloan that left us to die and started a war with us. You know, take that as you will. I don't trust her as far as I can throw her. I'm not strong enough. How did you die so quick? That's not even worth it. Trying to break things are like one-hit breaks. Really? How many hits does it take to break you guys? Okay. Everything else on that list we do as time goes by anyway. Oh. Anyway, so we start a war with IO. IO ends up winning the war at first. Like, they attack, we're not prepared. They push us out of everything and to our sides, but we rally and we push back. We hit them hard enough that it hurts. And in the end, we end up pushing them back to the main area. I kinda wish it would do like random dances when it does that. Also, why did we not have that dance as an actual dance we can do? Huh. This is a cute skin, by the way. Anyway, in their last-ditch effort to win the war, Ayoko's super salty. Shit up here. It's always this hard to see up here. Oh look, a basketball goal. I missed. I got it. Io ends up creating this super weapon, which is called a collider. Now, colliders usually mean you're colliding particles together, so something to do that. Whatever that is going to release a massive energy wave that will destroy all life on the island. This is apparently their original plan to take care of the Devourer, but Paradigm was like, no, don't do it. Let us try this instead, along with the less insane singularity. Finally, Harris scored that round, considering. At the end of that, we end IO. The IO's defeated, most of the guards are gone. Gino's thrown into the 0 point by his daughter. Order, I believe, is the only one in with him, and they get torn apart. Gino was supposed to be putting himself back together. We don't know the end game of that. And as Sloane gets punched by a giant robot into the ground, which sends her to the ancient times forest that was covered over by the island. At some point between the ancient times forest and that time, the island covered over the ancient times forest, where she get punched and end up in it. At that point, it seems like life is peachy keen and nothing's happening. We have a few new people, including someone from Mega City called the Peace Syndicate, take over all of IO's areas and create peace memes. But it's not the end, because Last Reality wasn't defeated at the end of Chapter 2. They were stopped. We killed the Queen, but there was still the Cradle, and there were still ships. Last Reality, as a order, exists. They send a person we now know as part of the Luminary group, a group of humanoids. They use special fluids to turn them into, like, godlike beings. And her name is the Herald. As the Last Reality's Herald, she comes in with the power of chrome from a creature or being known as the Nothing. With that power, she starts to infect the island, creates chrome tornadoes, chrome land, the end game being to corrupt the entire island. What's left of the Seven, IO, the pirate, and whatnot, sees this end game as plausibly being bad. Like, there's no way to escape whatever she's doing. You can't stop it. Most of the Seven get corrupted. The only one we know survived is Paradigm, because she escaped the 0 point at the time. And the only other one that might have survived is the Order, because we didn't see him get taken. Everybody else we see get taken. They get chromed and they dissolve into nothingness. I have to do this too. I got Bobbits mad for some reason. Definitely not summary. Survive storm circles, okay. That's not one I can actually do on my own. So we're gonna be collecting items, I guess. Anyway, the Chrome takes over the entire first island, or this island, and then the island detonates. It's never really cleared up on whether the Herald detonated the island, if that was the point, if so, then why? Or if this was IO 7 or an IO or 7 last chance attempt. I thought that was a person. To stop someone from taking over the island, like a detonation device is set throughout it, how explode. It sounds like something IO would do, because it sounds like something that SCP would do. Good. I like seeing these towers back. It's fun to have them. So Paradigm, who is back on an ice world, which we assume is her world, but we're not entirely sure. It appears to be her world according to the descriptions. Decides to help put the island back together and cause a 0-point fusion, though we don't know what that is at the time. I think I didn't care about those. We looked disturbed when I got shot. As the island's put back together, we are introduced to Gino's older form, a king of some sort, a ruler. And then we're also introduced to the snowy world that was Paradigms, which appears to have some kind of futuristic temple religious society on it. We're never really told what the statue characters were. In the second season, we have... Oh, in the first season, we create a bridge for him, but it doesn't quite go right. It explodes and it ports an entire cyberpunk city known as Mega City. In the third season, the ground gives a way to display the ancient forest from before everybody else's time, and the warnings of the Eclipse. In the fourth season, we have the Eclipse, a time-traveling vampire-owned company, come in. And is that Herberger color? Oh no, that's the Sideways Rift storms. And that's pretty much where we are now. We took the Sideways Vampires we took the Vampires time machine, and now we're back in Chapter 1, or at least Jonesy's back in Chapter 1. And the only storyline we've gotten so far is that Jonesy's here to change something, and we have mashups of areas and skins showing that maybe time travel didn't go quite right. And another civil. More XP. At the end of this round, let's see where we are on time. We were past 2, so this might be our final time. Why am I not drinking my shield? I don't know. So where's the future going? Well, I'm pretty sure at the end of this entire past thing, we're going to end up in a new island, changed by the actions taking place in the past. Oh, we do have one more. So our mixers are Cuddle Team Leader and Raven. And I want to know how that's going to affect things. If these two are both people, the same people combined together, what does it do to the future? Cuddle Team has a lot of different skins. Raven has a handful of different skins. Damn. I should just boxed her in to be annoying. There it is. It's my hill. I love my hill. Oh, I don't like this. I wish this wasn't here. Bye. No, my hill. We're going for a ride, guys. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Bye, basket. Explosions. Now we're just playing for fun. Why is my thing not working? Gosh darn it. I thought you could do a square in the top corner. My tree. You can't have it. Time machine looks about the same today. I know we're supposed to have all these cool looking events going on, but I'm... Oh. Iffy about the events actually showing up. I'm not saying they're not going to happen, I'm saying that Epic has got lethargic, so we'll see what happens when it happens. Don't know if I'll be on, if I'm on, but I'm not on with you guys. I'll try to record the event in-game, and I'll put it on YouTube. Go to YouTube to see me as often, or watch all the things. I'm not going to disappear forever at the end of this week. This is just my last stable stream week. Thank y'all for showing up today. I hope y'all enjoyed a little bit of the backstory of Fortnite if y'all didn't know it. I know there's a lot of pausing because I'm playing at the same time. Oh look, we got OG pasta. Let's get this. And then this. That'll keep that. I need to use those more often. We can go to a locker. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, whatever. And get this set up. Sorry, I'm messing with my cat. She's cute. You cute, Squeaky. You cute. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me. Let's see what I have. I do have a doctor's appointment coming up, so I may have to skip one of my days. But let's see what's going on. So, tomorrow I work again late, and I'm pretty sure the doctor's appointment is not tomorrow. Actually, doctor's appointment might be Saturday, which would work in my favor. So, let's see what my doctor's appointment time is. Do you want to go to the doctor, Squeaky? Do you need to go to the doctor? Do you need to go? Huh? Are you so cute it makes you sick? Here's his face are giving me. I'm going to get my blood drawn today. They're going to be like, you have no vitamins in your system. I'll be like, I tried. 14th. That's not even this week, so we're good then. My schedule appointment is until next week. Do I have next week's schedule? Next week will also be a week I can stream a little, but I won't be a full week like I'm doing today. This is my last full week outside, like having weeks off and stuff like that. Okay. So yeah, 14th. Oh, I have some evenings next week during Monday and Tuesday. So I may stream then too. Definitely not Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday I'll have my son. I have weekends off of time. Gave him my 2-week notice 2 days ago. Went fairly smooth, but the direct manager wasn't there. Admin was chill about it. The assistant manager was like, just directed me to give it to admin. I'm nothing but a tool to HEB, or to any corporation really that we work for. Just need to be a better paid tool. So yeah, so this week I will be back tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, early mornings. In fact, for Wednesday, I don't know exactly because I work late. I may be straight off in the morning. We may fairly late in the evening. Thursday and Friday will have to be around 8 because I work a little earlier on those days. Saturday, whenever I feel like it. I think Saturday might be my sleep-in day. And then, I'm sorry. Saturday evening, we're doing medium. We may do a morning stream, and then medium in the evening. But that is an if right now. We're definitely doing medium in the evening. Around 7 o'clock in the evening on Saturday, if you want to watch my first Let's Play, my last Let's Play ever. Right now, this will be my final Let's Play. I can't do Let's Plays with a full-time job. So if you want to see the ending of my final Let's Play and the ending of the medium, show up Saturday around 7. I'll go ahead and write all these on my Facebook page, which is my main page anyway. If you want to look, go find Sephiroth TX. If you want to see what I'm doing and you want to watch old videos, go find Sephiroth TX on YouTube. And yes, I'm going to continue writing. It's my real passion. I don't know how fast and slow it'll go. Beat a full timer, I couldn't get my dream up running, so my dream has to take the secondary seat. And streaming and games have to take the back seat. And the kitty gets to ride on the roof. She says no, I can't ride on the roof. That's something they did to the dog in Ted Cruz's family, and it wasn't very nice. Don't need my mattress to hold, please. please. She's so cute. I wish y'all can see how cute this cat is if you go to YouTube. She's the 2 shorts I have. I did one short because it got me, and then it got me 1,000 people, so I got a second short and only a few hundred saw it, I think. That's okay. She's still she's probably the highest, or one of the highest videos I have. Probably the highest. You're the most popular thing on my YouTube, man. So cute. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, most likely Cyberpunk. I think I'm going to come in tonight once I get off work up until I get past the beginning scenes, because you don't want to see the beginning scenes again. And then we'll be playing either with the Cyber Psycho, or we'll just head back into Blades. I don't know. Blades or Cyber Psycho. I'd like to share all the Cyber Psycho. It's fun being a mean jackass. Like, when you come into the city, you're not going to see this because I'm going to skip the first part. You're talking to him, and when he flirts with the cop to get away, he's like, usually you say, "Huh, she does like you," or "She liked you," or you can say nothing. This time you can say, "Huh, you can be nice," and he's like, "Where am I not nice?" Your character will be like always. And Jackie's like, "I am never not nice." Squeaky, are you ever not nice? Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. If an event happens, or I get wind of an event happening, we will come back to here tomorrow, or one of the other days I stream. Remember, this is my last full stream week. Next week will be my last regular stream week, which means Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday? Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. No, wait, Tuesday is... Shit, when is my doctor's appointment? It's on Tuesday or is it on Wednesday? It's on Tuesday. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday will likely be a stream. Tuesday's going to be a little later because it's my doctor's appointment. Wednesday will be Monday, Tuesday will be a stream. Wednesday will be a stream. Thursday likely a stream. Friday and Saturday and no. So yeah, last 4 streams of regular streaming. I hope y'all had fun following me, especially y'all on YouTube, the people who watch me. I'm streaming a whole bunch, but I need the moolah, and I couldn't make the moolah writing, and I definitely gonna make the moolah streaming. So I gotta make the moolah sitting in an office. But at least sitting in an office and talking to hundreds of people will be a far upgrade. And getting paid, what, $800 a week will be a far upgrade from $400 a week sitting, working my ass off on my feet all day long in a retail store, which I've been doing for the last 20 years, and I need that upgrade. Anyway, peace out, guys. See y'all tomorrow.